What is going on, lunatics? Guys, this morning we're going to talk about the price action. We're going to talk about, is Luna Classic now becoming the gold of cryptocurrency? And then we're going to talk about why the market is dipping. We're going to do that as quickly as possible so that we can get you guys in here informed and out as quickly as possible. But guys, if you like the content, number one, subscribe to it, hit the like button, leave a comment down below. That helps me trend, does a great thing for me. Also, if you are not a member of my channel, please consider clicking the join button and joining up. It's $4.99 a month. It helps me continue to provide you with the content that I provide you with. If you like it, help me out. It's not financial advice, but I'm always right.
Everybody listen up. Let's get it. I'm trying to put money in your pocket. That crypto wallet. That bing bada bing ching ching big profit. Even when the market's sideways, I'm looking for ways to get paid.
All right, guys, we are looking at the Terra Classic chart right now, and you can see that we are headed back into another breakout. We're starting to move outside of this channel now. As you can see here, if you're being what do you call it? If you're being picky here, you know, maybe the channel doesn't work out perfectly for you, but the idea here is we're in a descending channel. We're starting to accumulate for that next leg up, and you're seeing us touch the top right now of this channel. But guys, yesterday you were asking me, what is the price point? Where are we going to bounce? And I told you that the price point and the bounce point was going to be 34. And sure enough, we bounced once, we bounced twice. We dropped down when the market got really brutal, bounced right back up, tested it one more time, tested it again, and now we're on our way back up to the next resistance point, which is 40.83, in the attempt to get above it and start using it as the next level of support. Now, with the market trending the way that it is, and with it being a Wednesday, it is entirely possible that we continue to see some consolidation and we don't see the pump that we all know is coming. Now, that being said, there are some things to consider in the meantime. And by that, I mean, there is an article that just came out that asked the question, is Terra Luna Classic the gold of crypto? And is it the gold standard? Obviously not. At this point, it does very little. It's going to take some time before it starts to become something, quote unquote, of value with a blockchain backing it up. But the question that's being asked and answered, and you can go to Cryptopolitan if you want to check this out, but it's saying that the relationship is that Luna Classic has soared 200% in the last 2 weeks. Bitcoin prices have gone down in the same period, and that because Bitcoin and gold seem to work on opposing faction, and that is, if Bitcoin goes up, the price of gold goes down. If the price of gold goes up, then Bitcoin price goes down. And that seems to be the same correlation happening right now between Luna Classic and Bitcoin. And if you are using that sort of logic, then guys, I have news for you. The answer to the question is yes. Terra Luna Classic is now the gold standard of crypto, and will be as long as Bitcoin is going down. Now, the other thing is, even when Bitcoin is going up, there has still been a move on Luna Classic. So we are joking when we're saying this. This is one of those cheap articles that you get. This is Mohammed Shahid. For those of you that know, he generally does pretty good articles, and I would suggest that you subscribe to him. Give him a read anytime he makes content. Very good writer, and I think he's having a laugh right here with the Terra Luna Classic situation. But the reason for the market dip and the problem here is, again, as it always has been, it is tied to Terra Luna, by the way, but the embattled Three Arrows Capital moves funds from their liquidity pool. They withdrew 200 Bitcoin, not $200. They withdrew 200 Bitcoin, 4 million in Tether, 4 million in wrapped Ethereum, and 25,000 Ethereum. Okay. I'm sorry, 33 million was the total in staked Ethereum. Now, do you want to see how this played out? All of that happened at noon yesterday. What happened to Bitcoin at noon yesterday? Massive dump, which led to a bunch of liquidations, which caused another deep dive. I mean, guys, a couple, 200 Bitcoin is not going to move this needle unless it triggers more liquidation. And that's exactly what it did. Ethereum, the exact same thing was happening at the exact same time. So that's what we were witnessing. And at the same time, we were seeing a massive spike in USDT. So what does it all mean put together? Well, generally it means that you have your culprit. It was Three Arrows Capital yesterday that started all of the problems. So let's move on. All right, guys, I want you to consider that we're in a great place. It's just going to take a little bit of time. We're going to test the market for the next 24 hours. Tomorrow, Jerome Powell, the United States Fed chairman, will be giving a speech, and it's pretty evident at this point that people were very unhappy. People in government were very unhappy with what he did in his last conversation at the Jackson Hole Symposium. So I do think that maybe the White House reached out and told him that he better get back out into space and start to fix some of the problems that he created that caused a capitulation in the markets. Because if these markets capitulate, then the people in power will not continue to be in power for very long, because we do have in America an election coming very, very soon. But again, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and we will get back to this, and we will be covering this for the next few days, and we'll be covering it on all my live streams. Now, in closing, again, let me stress this, guys: subscribe to the content, leave a like and a comment so that this helps this thing to trend. And if you can, join up, get yourself a membership. It's $4.99 a month. Sure would help me out and would help continue to provide you with the content that you know and are growing to love. Thank you for your time. This is not financial advice. My name's Blaze, and I am always right.
I'm trying to put money in your pocket, that crypto wallet, that bing bada bing ching ching big profit. Even when the market's sideways, I'm looking for ways to get paid.